Okay, I just got off the week 4 call. It is Tuesday, the 22nd of August, and I just got off the week 4 call for the 90-day accelerator mastermind. My goodness, this is going to be like a quick review and just to share also what's going to be happening around for the coming weeks unfolding and for the rest of the year. Oh, my energy is so shifted, and no, I have not created an outline here. However, I really want you to feel my excitement because I am so excited. And it's so crazy because like everything happens for a reason, and everyone that you're involved with and you're around and everything that you're doing, like everything is actually happening exactly as it should be. And everything also is happening for you and not to you. So basically, my goodness, last week was a stretch for me, let me tell you. I can definitely see where the gaps are in the way that I'm living my life and showing up to do work, and like how my timing is and what needs to be done in the business. Like, yeah, I struggled. I really struggled. And I actually started, I didn't leave everything that I needed to get done for the business till like the end of the week or for the tasks that we had to get done. I can just see that like I'm overcomplicating things. It's like, oh my goodness, we need to get out of our own way. So basically, like last week, I started like the energy and the motivation and my timing and like just like my whole, like everything was just like not going down. Like I was not feeling like I was elevating, and I was like, I was feeling tired, and I was feeling like everything, I was complicating everything, and like I kept going to surf at the wrong times. Like in today's call, Christy, who is the CEO of our platform, her and Clint are actually the two most successful entrepreneurs in our company with our business in Australia. They have the fastest growing team in Australia, and I am part of that community. And she led the call today and just blew the fire up our ass and got us so excited. And that's why I also want to share my excitement, because we should be excited. We should be living the life of our dreams. And if we're not yet living and have the results yet, it's still to be in that energy, right? Because she said, even if you're not yet have created the millionaire, the $1 million in your bank account, it's still that energy of who is that person that has created that $1 million? Who is the energy of that person? And that's actually the energy you get to be in now. And I've really shared a lot around this previously as well. So yeah, today she just got us like so excited. She said, look, this week is going to be all about like upgrading our brand identity. Like, are we through when we show up on social media, through our stories, through our content, through the YouTube videos that I'm creating, are we actually always sharing impact? Are we changing people's lives? Are we like giving value every single day? And it's not so much that like, even though we have a personal brand and it's us, it's not just like our personal diary. We are here with our business vehicle to be able to truly impact people's lives on every level, not just for financial and professional, but also for mindset. And I definitely am focused on really allowing you to have your mindset shift, your perspective shift, your identity shift. So she really talked all around, like this week is really focused on the content that we're putting out there. Are we really making a change in somebody's life every single day? And then she also shared around like cleaning up our social media, that basically like be following people who you would want to do business with, right? Or be following people or have people follow you that are really adding value to your life, right? Like if you're not inspired, when you're going through your social media and you're getting triggered in a certain way, you have the power to choose if they follow you or you follow them. Also, like one of our tasks this week is to start to create and then practice a new webinar. Now, I am so excited to do this. I have had the mentorship that I'm with Aubrey, who's one of my mentors and one of my friends here. I signed up to do a 90-day container with her, and now it's overlapping. And in that, I actually also have to create a webinar. And today, Christy just like got us so excited about creating this webinar and what we're going to offer and how we're going to share. And then that's the coolest thing. Side note, and if you're watching this, you will already get a sneak preview whenever this vlog comes out, because yes, I am now up to date. I've uploaded all the old vlogs that added context, and now I'm just starting to upload. There's like 2 videos each week from week 1, week 2, week 3 of this 90 days. And now this is the first video of this week. And so I've always had, as you would know, I used to be a yoga instructor. before I started this business. And I've actually only held one retreat in Peru, and that was more than 10 years ago. And it was always before I started this business to be able to facilitate and host international retreats. And I thought back in the day there were going to be yoga retreats. However, now because I'm a surfer and with the call today, so because we're going to create a new webinar. We're actually going to practice it and just record it, but then we are actually going to be doing a actual launch and do it live, and this is going to be happening in a few weeks. So, and already they talked about having an urgency offer, and so and they talked about organizing live events. So through our community and through the company, every year there are different events held. And last year I attended the event in Brisbane, and it was called Celebrate. And it was so amazing. I got to meet so many people through the community, and just to be in the energy and the vibe. We had speakers come up on stage and share about their success stories. We had Mr. Oshiro, who is the company's owner. He and his wife were there at the Celebrate event, and that was just amazing. He came all the way from Japan. So events are always, and they talk about this, that there's something very special and energy that gets unlocked when it comes to live events. I mean, of course, you get to watch somebody, on a video like this, or you get to read something really inspiring. But there's a different kind of magic and energy when you're actually at a live event that is for your company, is for what we're involved with. So they were you can either offer a 30-day mentorship where every week you're going to show up and hold mentorship calls, or they're encouraging us to organize a retreat. So I was this is what I've always wanted to do, and this is what I'm going to step up to do, because we're actually going to be calling in a certain number of people to invest in the business, build the team, and for those first 10 people that come through, they will get to win a free spot at your place where you're going to organize a event, a retreat. So my head was just popping, and I have this dream. I have this vision. I had this spiritual calling experience of going to G-Land this year. That's calling me. I need to get to G-Land this year. However, I was I can't go now. It's the 90 days. I'm really busy with all of this. And it was even also where she said this week, it's you need to be living out there the life so that you're attracting people to what you have to offer. And this is already what I do. I'm so grateful that I'm already living in Bali and living an incredible life, and I get to show this. However, she says, continue to do this. Don't be stuck at home just working at your desk. And that's the thing. I have been for the last few weeks just at home, cooking at home and working at home. I'm definitely going to shift that up. I cannot stay home all the time and cook all my meals at home. I need to get out and about and stay social and be out living my life. And then it's also, she said, creating this retreat. Okay, so this is what happened in December. Last year I was home in Sydney, and it's Christmas time, and I was actually decorating the tree with my mom, and we have all the decorations we have a big dining room table. And those little decorations, those ornaments that you wind up and it plays music. So we have a bunch of those. And I was on a lunch break as I was doing the tree and the decorations with my mom, and I sat down and I was eating some lunch, and I was watching on YouTube on my phone the documentary with Jerry Lopez. It was the yin and yang of surfing. It was produced by Stacy Peralta, and it was actually, I think, through Patagonia, and it was on YouTube. It's free, and I was watching it. And one of the scenes was they were sharing how back in the day, the original surfers that came to Indonesia, they went to Bali, discovered Uluwatu. And one of the guys had said to Jerry Lopez, wait till you see Grajagan, which is G-Land. I think that's how you pronounce it. He's just wait until you see those waves. And then all of a sudden, as that scene came up, my phone stopped. The phone glitched and stopped, and then there was a musical instrument ornament that started playing music on the table. And I was okay, that's really weird. The phone stopped and the musical ornament started playing. Christmas ornament. I was okay, if that's not some woo-woo spiritual sign that I need to get to G-Land this year. So I've also had a friend, so that's what happened. And I was like, right, that's where I want to go. Last year I went to Mentawai. This year I was like, right, I'm going to go to G-Land. However, I was like, how am I going to like fit this in? I'm like working so much and you really want to have Wi-Fi and everything, like all this, like, you know, I overcomplicate everything. I have a friend here. She's a big wave surfer. She's become a very dear friend of mine. And she has been a couple times now to G-Land. And just every day that I watch her stories, oh, the wave there looks just amazing. Looks really intense as well. The barrel looks really intense. And then also it's like there's so much beautiful wildlife there. There's like, I don't know, there's like leopards or tigers, there's monkeys, there's all these different birds. And it just, I don't know, I truly believe like something deeper is calling me there. And then we've had this call today and she's like, Christy is like encouraging us to organize a retreat. It can be 2 days. I definitely already have the resort in mind that I wish to. So basically that is going to be, it's so exciting. That is going to be the incentive that once I run my live masterclass and for the first 10 people that sign up, I am going to offer a free spot at a retreat in G-Land at a certain resort that I'm thinking of for, I have to figure out the amount of days. And it's like, already I can see like, I know that that's actually just out of like the high season, but I know that there's still waves then. But also like, not only will we like surf and do the fun things there, but also I want to be holding every day already. Like every day, like a talk around like leadership and mindset and wealth creation and, you know, working online, like something like this. So yeah, and I also want to hire like a photographer and videographer there so they can be creating content for everybody. I also will be offering to teach yoga every morning or a yoga class every day because I am a yoga instructor and I haven't taught for a long time, but I'm going to offer that. Yeah, I'm really, really excited. Yes, the steps to get there are doing certain things for my business every single day. But you've got to be able to, in order to achieve the success that you wish to have, you've got to be able to have a strategy. And that's definitely what they're mentoring with us. So when it comes to community and mentorship, this is like a key component in being able to create the life that you desire. Not only do you need, and I talk about this, not only do you obviously need the right product, like the right offer, something that people want, need, and love, you also obviously need the community, the mentorship, the training, the automation. Like there are key components in order for you to create the success. And there are strategies, and that's everything that we are trained in and that we learn with and that we get to integrate and implement into our life. And it's not just for business and strategy and sales and marketing. It's also so much the mindset work. So I am so excited. I definitely can see where things need to shift for myself, like moving forward from today onwards, like with my sleep, with how I eat, with my time management, because I can see the gaps, right? There's also like the strategy part when it comes to, you know, calling a certain amount of people that I'm having conversations with and connections with and the content that I'm showing. So yeah, I'm really excited, right? I'm like so excited and I want you to be excited too. Okay, that's all for today. That was the wrap up of the insights and takeaways and reflections from week 3. Now this is just all the excitement around week 4 and moving forward. And I hope you found some value and please subscribe and I will see you next video.